This episode of the Pu'u Muay Thai podcast is brought to you by pmtlifestyle.com, authentic Muay Thai lifestyle by Pu'u. Definitely go check out the website at pmtlifestyle.com for some awesome lifestyle merchandise. That's for those of you out there either involved in Muay Thai, looking at getting involved in Muay Thai, and embrace a healthier lifestyle to live the life of a Nak Muay. Go check it out.
So what up, guys? It's Jonathan over at the Pu'u Muay Thai podcast. I got Coach Connor and Coach Ralph here today.
Hello.
Hello.
Just grab some Indian food.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty good. What's up? How you doing, Elizabeth? Good to see you. We'll do our best to keep our eye on that and on the Discord too. If you guys are over on the Muay Thai community Discord, what up? If you are not on the Muay Thai community Discord, get over there. The link is in our bio, guys. Go check it out. All right. We are gonna go live on one more platform too. One more platform. We're gonna be getting set up over on Facebook as well. Boom.
For all you boomers out there.
Yes, sir. All right. So Sony camera, default Yeti. Boom, boom. Not image edge. So there we go. Just like that. Unable to find. Retry. Come on. Integrated virtual camera. There we go. There it is.
Oh, look at that.
So I do have an HD camera, but I didn't bring it down. There's that new one that I had, but it's all good. We'll start like this.
What about the standard quality? It's fine.
You like it?
Yeah.
I like it.
That's pretty.
Okay. Okay, I like it, Picasso. Good. Thank you for asking. How are you guys? We're doing good, Elizabeth. Okay. Boom, boom. Start screen share. I don't need screen share. Just need to go. Live shopping. Ooh. Okay. So we got the microphone set up. Yeti microphone. Communications. There we go. Do I need to start? No, I don't need that. Cancel. I don't want to share. Okay. Choose image. I need to have a title. Live podcast from State Street. Sorry, guys. This is our first time we've done this kind of setup with the guys here. I appreciate you guys' patience, by the way.
State Street.
From
Call it the Oh Yeah Chronicles Volume 1.
Or we could not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. All right, we can go live now.
There we go.
All right, we're going live.
Live on all the platforms.
All of them. Live video is starting, so we'll be live here in a second over on Facebook as well. Hello, chicos. Hey, Gabby, how you doing?
What's up, Gabby?
Hey. All right, we're now live too. Okay, so we can feature items from our shop too. Ooh, I like it. Okay, I like it, Picasso. Okay, and this is the chat and everything right here. All right, so kind of just I wanted to bring both of you guys in. Last time I had you on the podcast is when we were between two bags, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, between two bags.
I remember that. I watched that one.
You watched that one?
I did.
And they had Travis on that
I had
too.
just started. I think I did.
Oh yeah, just during shutdowns, right? Mm-hmm. And I think we just had Travis there too.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. So it's good to have you both on the podcast, to be able to get you both in here. Hey, Connor, come scoot over here, bro.
Get in this.
I'm gonna make
camera
you sit
here.
on my lap if you're getting closer. I'll pull this up too. There we go. All right, so got a ton of, you know what, I want to keep this chat. There's usually not a lot of people that come on the Discord and stuff like that to ask questions. But we're live here from State Street. We got State Street right behind us. You guys can't see on Instagram, but we're on Facebook Live. You definitely can. Got some people walking behind us, like, what the hell is going on in there? But, what have you guys been up to? How's training been going?
It's been going good. Academy's grown for sure. Classes are getting bigger. More people jumping in. Intermediate advance, more sparring. A lot of new students, so it's been fun.
Albert Viramontes Jr. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yes,
yeah, huh?
you definitely get a oh yeah, Albert. Over
go.
there on Facebook. What's up, man? Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you. So we got the training's been going along with Crew Ed, right? You just had to fight.
Yeah, I fought almost exactly 2 weeks ago on the 5th.
It's a Saturday, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Exactly 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a fight. Didn't get too injured or anything. I had like a little cut on the top of my head.
How is that?
It's fine.
Dude, no, it's like a...
Can't even notice
It's
it.
like it was like you nicked yourself shaving.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, shaving my head.
Shaving.
Yeah, my shins weren't like a little sore spot on my shins, but it was funny. Like I couldn't feel it at all. I was kicking pads; it felt normal. But when I was tightening my shin guards down, I was like, "Ah, that kind of hurts."
Oh yeah.
But-
well, he kicked your shin with his foot,
Yeah,
and it was that one, and he
Yeah.
limped afterwards. I was like, he's hurt.
yeah. And I threw one kick that he checked, but I didn't feel anything during the fight. And then even after, like we didn't ice it or anything afterwards. It was fine. It was
Yeah.
just like a little
Can
bump.
you angle that a little bit so see if you can get you more in the
Yeah.
frame? There you go. Yeah.
And I'll try to. Well, not
Ralph
Ralph's
is that
out of
mic
it.
life right there.
Dude, on Facebook, the mic is eating my face.
Yeah, if you guys watch on Facebook, you'll definitely see. Well, you know what's cool is, so I have this camera. You guys will see it next time we're on here. Is I have a camera that can stick right inside that lip ring light. We get overhead view too. So then we have the recording from the Instagram live and that, and we can cut them together.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll look really good. Look pretty sweet. Hey, everybody that's over there on Instagram, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for stopping in. Albert over on Facebook too. I know there's a few other people probably popping in. So this is the first time we've done this like live with everybody. If you're on there, double tap the screen or double tap the heart in the bottom right hand corner over on Instagram. Like the stream, share it over on Facebook. That helps us grow. It helps our small business. Helps our coaches out. Helps our whole team out. Thank you, Connor. You're like me. I'm like the same way at OC. I have to go through all of them. You missed one at the very top.
Yeah. I don't like that guy.
Who is it? Who is it?
I don't know.
Who is it? Yeah. I don't know.
There we go.
Yeah, scroll down, still done. Other way. There you go. Okay. What's this say right there? Oh, cool. We got some good people. Thank you so much for tapping on, giving the love to the podcast, guys. So, kind of explain. Are you doing the heart hands? Heart hands, bro. So you had your fight. You fought against someone from Rounders MMA.
Yep.
Friends with the owner there, Mr. Bao Quash. It's funny. They're one of their cornermen too. I've known him for a long time. He used to live in Oxnard.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
I fought someone from Rounders before.
Yeah, you did?
I
Where?
fought someone from Rounders at IFS in November 2019.
Really? That's the one you trained yourself for?
That's the one I did by myself.
Damn, man. That's gangster.
Yeah.
That's a strong gym. That was, and it's probably so this is Rounders Fullerton. So I don't know if they had that one going yet.
This one was, I'm pretty sure he was a local dude from Orange County. But yeah, and that was the one where I made 140. Yeah.
Yeah. So, now going in, this last one was at 145?
145.
145, right? So, talking a little bit about like, it's funny, you want to try it?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want the coffee, probably wouldn't be good.
Nah.
Try it.
No.
I mean, showing the haters.
Looks good, but
Yeah.
kombucha in a can, man. I don't know about that.
It's not really kombucha though. It's like, it says it's this stuff, you guys are listening to this later, it's called Health Aid Pop. I'm drinking the
Yeah,
lemon lime. It's bubbly
those are good. I like
prebiotic
those.
soda for a happy gut.
With all that Indian food though I ate, that's not gonna be a good ride home.
Yeah, that's going to be a hard sparring session tomorrow.
It is.
So, speaking of, you had your last fight.
Yep.
You just came off the win from US Muay Thai Open.
Yep.
All right. Coach Rob was back helping hold it down over at the Ventura Academy where we're gone and stuff too. Getting his Hoyas on.
All day.
All day.
That's what I do. That's why you pay me.
Yeah. I just pay him just to sit there and scream Hoya out the front door.
Yeah.
People don't know that's why we're actually growing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They think we're growing because we have good training, but it's just that Ralph's sitting on the corner in short shorts.
It's live advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't realize how awesome.
Subliminal.
Yeah, remember I said we're keeping that location.
I love that location.
Yeah, it's actually. I wish it was a little bit bigger. If you had like another 500 square feet, it'd be pretty. That would be happy.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to clear out a lot of stuff and help maximize a lot of it. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it we really are able to fully maximize it once I get fully cleaned up. I finished the pad racks. Did you guys see that this morning?
You did?
I did.
Yeah, I went in there yesterday and finished up like 2. I'm gonna hit this real quick. So, thank you guys for your help and stuff like that. It allows me to have time to like do that kind of stuff to finish up these little, small details of the academy that we use all the time. So, thank you.
Yep, of course.
For sure.
Going into after the USMTO, you won your final fight. I remember we talked about last time. Was majority draw, right?
Yeah.
Majority draw. You got it 'cause since the tournament, you got it from the knockdown.
Yep.
From a nasty back elbow. So let's talk about that real quick.
Talk about the
Back elbow.
The back elbow.
Yeah, so that was like, talk about the game plan that led into that final fight.
Yeah, so I probably wouldn't have ever tried anything like that unless we had discussed it before, because the last thing I would want is, because I knew you were going to be watching, even though you couldn't come corner me because you were working as an official at the USMTO. I knew that you were going to be ringside watching, and the last thing that I want is to go try some stupid, air quotes, fancy technique, have it not work, and then to look over and see you just like face palming, right?
I wouldn't face palm, believe me. I would just keep a straight face afterwards.
Oh, I know, but like I would know what's going on.
You would know right now he's face palming.
Yeah, I would know. So I probably wouldn't have tried something like that beforehand, but we had worked in the pad work leading up to my fight before that. We had done some like jump knee, flying knee setups, and I had my first fight, and I just beat the crap out of the guy the whole time. And then getting ready for, it was either that night after my first fight or the night after, because my first fight was Friday, and then I was preparing for the finals fight on Sunday. We were all just like sitting in the lobby of the hotel, and you were like, hey, when you get this guy on the ropes, either jump knee or spinning back elbow. And I was literally like, you don't even remember, I was like, really? You want to throw a spinning back elbow?
Are you fucking with me?
Yeah, because I was thinking the same thing, and you were like, no, go ahead, do it. And I was like, okay. So I just kept that in the back of my mind, and then the fight was like, pretty close to even throughout most of the first round. But like he was bigger than me, he was longer than me. He did a good job of like catching and sweeping, and I was definitely tagging him up. I think it was even, but you could tell that he had a little bit of an edge, and I faked a teep and like threw a 1-2 at him, and he just totally backed up, but he backed up way farther than he needed to, and he bounced off the ropes, which a lot of people just do casually, because it almost feels like for the short time that you're bouncing off the ropes, breathe. It's like, hey, the fight paused, like I get a little break to kind of breathe. And as he was bouncing forward off the ropes, I was like, well, you know what, whatever, let's send it. Yeah, so I go for the spinning elbow, and I just throw it absolute full power. I don't plant my back foot, I let my back foot like swing all the way through.
You did like an improper technique. Yeah.
Well, I've since seen some striking breakdowns that refer to it as, a different, like a follow-through elbow. But yeah, the point is, like, the way I threw it was, like, very, very high reward, but very high risk.
Yes, it's a YOLO move.
Yeah, it was a YOLO move, because I destroyed my base in the process, but I got to put an extra, like, 10 to 15% of power on it. Mm-hmm. And it just so happened that I just smashed right into the side of this dude's head, harder than I've ever landed it on the bag, harder than I've ever landed it on pads. And I hit him so hard that as it was happening, I was like, I'm almost like, there's no way that was it, right? I thought maybe I hit him in the shoulder or something. But like I looked and I saw he was staggered, and I hit him so hard that he completely stopped all of my rotation. So I pulled my elbow back, like my right hand, my fist back to my left ear, and I elbowed him a second time. And then I turned to face him, and I'll give the quick story because I think I've gone over this on the podcast before. But I could just see in his eyes that he was still on his feet, but he just was not there. And I just assumed this is now a race between me and the ref to hit this guy again before he falls on his own. So I just immediately go to throw like a flurry of straight punches, and I land my left, skim him with the right, and then my next left straight just goes right over his shoulder, and he's falling to the mat. I went and I watched it back, and in the slow-mo you can see it isn't until I throw those follow-up punches that the ref did anything. He was just kind of like standing there in La La Land. So I could have taken
He didn't see the elbow land, that's why. He probably thought it didn't land.
He was staring at it. Maybe he just thought that he shook it off or something. I don't know. Or maybe he was thinking about his grocery list for later that day. But I could have taken my time, and like he was leaning forward and a little to his right. So if I had taken my time and either thrown a right uppercut or a left head kick, I could have ended it. And I did this like knowing that it had been like, anywhere from 15 to 20 seconds after I heard Ryan yell short time 30 seconds from the corner. So I knew that by the time the count was over, the round was going to be over, so he was going to get a break.
Hey, real quick, I want to give a shout out to whoever donated the $50 to A21 organization. We appreciate it. That means a lot. So A21 is basically it's an anti-human trafficking organization. They're global. We actually donate to them every quarter at the Ventura Academy. Either to them or Cast Los Angeles.
Got a little shout out from Ryan.
From which Ryan?
Ryan Cohen, long time no see.
Ryan Cohen, what's up, man? Welcome. Sorry we're missing that. We're caught in La La Land on Connor talking about how he murked this guy with that elbow. He almost took his nose off his face. But I hope you're doing good. Thank you, everybody that's over there on Facebook, over on Instagram. Appreciate it, guys, the support. It helps us get our brand viewed in front of more people, which gets us more students, merchandise, more opportunities for the team. And it means a lot to help bounce back after COVID and everything, too. So whoever gave that money, is it $50? $50 donation? Nice. Over to 821. Thanks. It's a great organization. They post up live updates, actually, of how many people they're helping rescue and everything like that, too. Hey, welcome. So super stoked about that. But going back onto story, so you said you felt like the referee maybe didn't see it right away?
Well, just looking at the video, it looked like he didn't react that fast. So if I had taken the time to load up another power strike, I probably could have just put him out totally.
For sure.
But I ended up just going for the quick punches because I'm not looking at the ref to see if he's coming. I'm just trying to hit the guy again.
Yeah.
So he totally collapses to the mat. Ref starts counting him. He stands back up, and then we're well into the break. So as soon as the ref says fight again, they're ready. They ring the bell, and we're back to the corners. So and it was a huge boost of confidence for me because I knew the round was close, but that he was edging it out, and I was I just totally stole the round from him. This is huge. Mm-hmm. Who knows if he's going to be wobbly? And then went back into the corner, fought the next 2 rounds. Round 2 was really close. I think 1 judge gave it to me, 2 gave it to him. And then the 3rd round was him again, and he was super tough. He fought the 3rd round like nothing had happened.
No problem, right?
Yeah, he was a really tough dude.
See, like in the stream, if you're over there, guys, double tap those hearts in the bottom right hand corner. It helps boost us. Hit the little arrow button. Share this stream with other people too. It helps boost us up in the Instagram algorithm. Same thing over on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook right now, I see you. All right, make sure to share this post, engage, chat, and drop some questions in the chat there too. My friend Patrick Rivera just talked to you today from Valor Training Center. His saying is lurkers or jerkers. Don't be a jerker, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So engage a little bit, guys, because it's very rare that we get you guys in here in this kind of setting and everything too. I know it was kind of impromptu, didn't really announce anything, but me and Ryan, we've done 2 here on Wednesday mornings live like this. And it's really cool to see everybody kind of come in and just say hi. Oh, this is awesome to see this beautiful space. But going back onto the fight, so the guy fought back strong for 2 rounds.
Yeah, he fought back strong, really close in the 2nd round. He definitely edged it out just a little in the 3rd round. And so going into it, I knew that the fight would likely be scored a draw because the 2nd round was really close, but I thought maybe he edged it out. So like I said, 1 judge gave it to me, 2 gave it to him. Mm-hmm. I was pretty confident that he got the 3rd round, and I obviously got a 10-8 round in the 1st round. So I knew that it was basically a draw going into it. And the thing is, the U.S. Muay Thai Open is a tournament. They have to declare a winner. Right. Someone has to win to advance, or in our case, in a finals fight, to win the belt. Mm. And so I was like, man, I really don't know how it's going to go. I could see them giving it to him because if they think he took 2 rounds, then that's more fight time that he controlled. But I'm the one that got the knockdown, especially in kind of a spectacular way with the spinning elbow. Yeah. So I could see them giving it to me as well. So I honestly had no idea whose hand they were going to raise. And then they announced me, the blue corner. And it felt pretty good.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what majority draw? Because one judge scored me the fight, the other 2 scored it a draw.
Mm. Well, then you went into your next fight, and then
that was the finals.
That was the finals.
Yeah.
But I mean, then you fought.
The next fight afterwards.
Right. So, Ralph, you come back from an ACL surgery.
Yeah.
Right.
ACL and meniscus.
ACL and meniscus redone. Got the bionic knee.
Yeah. What's funny is I've been when I was doing private lessons with Crew Ed to kind of get back on my feet. After our session, I would stretch out, and he's like, "Why is your knee ice cold?" Oh. And my body would be fuming of sweat, steam everywhere. And my knee would be ice cold. And
really, cold to the touch.
Cold to the touch. It felt like an ice cube.
That's weird.
And I'm like, I've
never noticed
Never noticed it.
You're 5% Terminator, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there actually metal in that shit?
I don't know.
Dude,
they knocked me out. There could be anything in there.
Okay, just hear me out. So one time, I was at...
It's a bad story.
Dude, no, I got a story. So I was at 24-hour fitness, okay? Story time, 24-hour fitness. And I went in the jacuzzi. There's pre-shutdowns, by the way. Pre-shutdowns. So first thing, there's this guy in there. He's kind of just chilling by himself. Hey, everybody that's over on the Instagram, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. If you see something, say something. All right, drop a hello, drop loser, whatever you want to put in there. Thank you for stopping by, guys. Skip Kick, welcome. So in the jacuzzi at 24 Hour Fitness, I swear this is not going to be a weird story, okay? It might a little bit, but it doesn't get freaky, okay? So we get into the jacuzzi, and this guy's in there, and he's kind of just sitting there staring, and then he like looks at my back. He's like, "Hey, what's that tattoo on your back?" I'm like, "Oh, it's a Sakyan. It's a Thai tattoo." He's like, "Oh," he's like, it looks like he's all, "Oh yeah, I realized it was Sanskrit." I'm like, "Oh, cool." So I'm like, "How do you know Sanskrit?" And then he started going off about aliens.
Oh wow.
Nice.
He went off on the aliens, right? On the little trek of the aliens. But then it somehow turned over. He's like, yeah, he was talking about like what he does. He does like some computer programming or something like that.
Okay.
And then he's like, yeah, you know, I'm sure you guys deal with a lot of like injuries. You know, anybody's got like a knee replacement before? I'm like, yeah, people get knee, you know, ACL, MCL. He's like, man, don't do it. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I had one done. They put a satellite in my knee.
What?
And I'm sitting there looking at this guy.
I've
like,
heard this stuff before.
You've heard this before?
Not in person, but I've heard of people that have this fear that they think that they get satellites, chips, stuff like that put inside them.
You know, is that like a schizophrenia thing?
Definitely. Yeah. That's where I've heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard like schizophrenic stuff. We had Coach Kate was with us. I had to go pick her up from her house because the guy said that Kate planted a camera inside his brain and was taking pictures of the inside of his brain from next door, and she's an FBI agent. So I'm like, yo, we'll come pick you up right now, and you can come stay at our house.
Oh man.
So yeah, that was a bit wild.
That's some. Is this like in the sauna or the jacuzzi? You said?
No, so that one was different, but this is in jacuzzi where this guy's hanging out saying he has a satellite in his knee.
Yeah.
What does he look like?
Just
I might have seen him.
He's like an average white guy that's got like, you know, some hair on the side, a little bit balding, comb over. I can't, like, if I saw him, I would recognize him, but I couldn't really describe him, right? White guy, 10 fingers, 10 toes, brown eyes. You know, he was saying that his knee can control missiles, ICBMs.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude, here I am just kicking shit with
Dude,
mine.
yeah.
Dude, the amount of firepower you lack is so
I'm
upsetting.
sad now.
Hey, thank you for the donation, second donation in for A21 fundraiser, guys. Again, that's the anti-human trafficking organization that we donate to. It means the world to us that you guys get those donations into them. Keep double tapping those hearts. If you're over there on Facebook, definitely go check us out. If you're on Instagram and you're on Facebook, if we lose you here on Instagram, if my phone dies, we're on Facebook Live at Pu'u Muay Thai also. All right. But yeah, this guy was just he's totally straight faced. I'm waiting for this guy to break and say, oh, dude, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
Right? And he's like, yeah, it controls it. My friend said you can do it. And you'll see the missiles go overhead sometimes, and I can control them. And I'm just like, oh, cool. And I'm just trying to figure out how to diffuse the situation. So then I tried going to the sauna. This guy follows me to the sauna.
Oh, that's
Yeah, this guy follows me to the sauna. He keeps talking. And I'm just like, And they start talking about the Sanskrit in my back and the UFOs and how they're all tied into all these transplants and how the government's out to get you, yada, yada, yada.
Dude, I'm so glad something like that didn't happen to me when I was cutting weight. Dude, I would have been so mad. Dude, okay, so I showed up to 24 Hour.
Wait, were you wearing like the sauna suit and everything?
No.
Okay,
no.
you got to back up. So when you cut weight, you are basically hungry and you're dehydrated. For people that are
Dude, you don't even think of I was cutting so much weight that I wasn't thinking about being hungry because like there's no way I would be able to process food.
Right.
Because I have no moisture in my mouth whatsoever.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Been there.
But yeah, so like I had been doing the water loading and like all like and your mouth is like before you're even dried out, your mouth is dried because in the process of water loading, you drink so much water that your body gets used to intaking that much. That when you don't drink as much of it, it's like, hey man, we're used to having 2 gallons of water a day. Like, where is it?
Right.
It's like, well, today I only get like a half or a quart, so deal with it. So, and I've been cutting weight. The night before this, the story I'm about to tell you, I went to the gym all in my sauna suit. I had Phil rub Albolene all over me, and I was wearing like grappling spats, a rash guard, like Under Armour cold gear, 2 hoodies, and then sweatpants and my sauna suit on top of it.
In the sauna?
No, this is not in the sauna. This is at the gym, and I just ran like a mile to get my sweat started. Same thing I did for the August fight.
It's terrible, man.
But in the August fight, I just like sat there on the floor and I would do some dumbbells and some jump rope to get my sweat restarted whenever it kind of died down.
Right.
But like this time, it was just super cold in the gym, and I just couldn't get my sweat really going. So like I lost a little bit, but it wasn't that much. But I was like, okay.
You want to know a secret?
Yeah.
There's a thermostat there.
I should have cranked it up, but
Dude, yeah.
I'm not gonna. charge it to the corporate account, just crank it up to 90 while there's a class
not 90, but you put it like 75 or something, you know?
Yeah, but I was like, I just kind of had some faith it was going to work. In any case, like, I chalked it up to whatever. I'm a little behind schedule. I'll take more baths. No big deal. So then I take a hot bath that night, do the same thing the next day. Now it's the next day. I have the day off just to do nothing but cut weight. So I go to 24-hour fitness, and I'm literally like already dried out. Like, I'm wearing sunglasses. I'm in all gray sweats. I've got like dry clothes to weigh myself before I leave in my backpack.
Were you in gray sweats on purpose?
No, they're just what I had.
You're just not trying to show off anything?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, oh, you know.
yeah, you know. The meat
I mean, one of these days it'll work.
Yeah, I heard you're growing on a show, you know?
Yeah.
When it comes into the ring.
Hey, that's true.
Hey.
But I even, like, walked in there carrying my scale. And, like, so my girlfriend Natalie is a member, so I've been there a few times, like, because she has the buddy program where she can bring someone. But she couldn't go with me that day, so I just, like, signed up for, like, a free
day pass,
a free 3-day trial, a free one. So I go in there, and they're like, "Oh, have you been here before?" And I made the mistake of saying yes. So they wouldn't let me go in there without paying for a day pass. But this guy is trying to squeeze me for a membership.
Yeah.
And I'm just, like, totally out of it. And the whole time, I'm just like, whatever. He's trying to sign me up, and I'm like, dude, like, I walked in here with a scale and I look like death. Like, I don't want to have this conversation. I didn't tell them I was cutting weight or anything.
Right.
Because I didn't want them to think that I was going to pass out in their sauna.
They don't care.
But, yeah, I know. But, like, I also just kind of, fuck that guy. So
imagine, so you jump in jacuzzi and then this guy comes up to you and starts talking to you about aliens.
That would be the worst, yeah.
What would you say to that guy? Like, what would be the response?
I don't know. I mean, I think I like to think that I keep most of my mental faculties when I'm cutting weight. It's really like...
you're not snippy and stuff like that like a lot of people are.
No. Like, the things that happen to me are, like, physical. Like, I lose my voice and my hearing gets weird in one of my ears.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that the other day.
Yeah, it's happened to me a few times now.
That's scary.
Yeah, so what'll happen is, like, my hearing is normal. Like, when you guys speak, I hear you normally. But when I talk, it sounds, in one of my ears, it sounds like my voice is coming out of, like, a blown-out amp. Like, it sounds really weird.
Have you gotten your ears checked?
No, I think it's related to my sinuses or something, because, like, I swallowed and it kind of, like, shifted a little bit.
So it's been messed up since?
The first time I noticed this was the time I made 140. And I don't think it happens to me cutting for the USMTO.
So it only happens when you're cutting weight?
It happens when I cut a lot of weight.
Okay, yeah. So stop doing that shit.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks.
47 Jose, welcome. Killer Kick, welcome. Got a lot of people. Who we got in there? Oh, we got
Carol.
Miss Ugg Hawk. Welcome, Carol. Hope you're doing good.
Nuggets.
Coach Nuggets in the house.
Coach Nuggets.
But in any case, like I said, like I don't think I lose my much of my mental faculties.
If this guy wasn't leaving you alone, and you're trying to cut weight, and he's talking about you.
I might have just been like, hey man, like I might have just been polite and been like, hey, I can't really talk right now, or I might have put on AirPods or something. But like, because I've been in situations like that. Like, I like to go downtown to Palermo and Ventura and like drink coffee. And there's one lady that I know now not to start a conversation with her, but there is a lady there that she'll just talk to you all day long. And I, like, you'll be sitting there with a book open and AirPods in, and she'll talk to you. And I was super polite the first time, because she's a little crazy or whatever. She's old, whatever. I can spare some time to entertain her for a while. But, with people like that, like, I'll just pack it up and go somewhere else. Yeah. But there was, like, I ended up just chatting with one guy in there. Like, for the most part, I, like, stayed pretty quiet. But I was cutting, and, like, I was wearing the Pu'u Muay Thai Island Muay Thai trunks. And the guy was like, oh, you do Muay Thai? And I was like, yeah, I have a fight tomorrow. And the guy was like this big, huge guy, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm wrestling tonight. I'm a professional wrestler. I have a match up in Bakersfield.
What's his name?
I don't know, but he was like a big blonde dude, and he was like coming out of like some short retirement or something.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and he's like, and I was like, yeah, dude. Well, when you're done with that, like, and he said that he's into training a little bit to try to make his stuff look more realistic.
To do different things, yeah.
Yeah, and I was trying to tell him like, yeah, dude, come to the gym or whatever. Come train with us and this and that. But like for the most part, I kind of like stayed quiet and to myself because I was not up for talking to people.
Yeah, you never know, like, I mean, just the different personalities that go through that gym.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I think I saw Jonathan in there, and we were just like, dude, watch this guy hit the bag right now.
Jonathan Perez?
No, you. That one time you came in, and like we would just sit there watching. And it's funny because I was like, hey, I'm gonna tell him we're sparring tomorrow.
Hold this thought real quick. Let me give a shout out to Coach Alex over here. We have a few other people that are coming inside on Instagram. Thank you so much, guys. Double tap those hearts while you're in here, especially you, Coach. You better double tap it. All right. If you guys haven't already, go join the Muay Thai community Discord. Click the link in bio. Just click our bio. Go check it out. All right, share this stream. Thank you, Coach Alex. Appreciate you, man. Also, if you're over on Facebook, go check out our online shop, pmtlifestyle.com. You can go through the website, list it up on there. All right, so now that you're talking about, like, we're at the watch the guy hit the bag, right?
Yeah. And
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Fucking you just pulled a Jason Bourne out of nowhere. Where'd that come from? Okay.
Dude, anytime you see someone hit a public single standalone heavy bag in a conventional gym, you could tell that they think that they are what's up, man.
I'm telling Jonathan, like, watch this guy. He's like, well, why don't you tell, like, I'm like, there's some people I might refer to the gym, but there's some people I don't know, I'm a big people watcher. So I'm like, okay, I gotta watch this for a second. And I'm like, and Jonathan will go, let me go talk to this guy right now. I'm gonna go see if he likes Muay Thai. Sure enough, I'm waiting for this guy to show up at the gym, like, next week. Nope. Instead, I see him back at the same gym, like, cartwheel kicks, spinning everything, like, falling on his ass, and I'm like, yeah.
Wait, you doing cartwheel kicks later?
Well, like, everything. I mean, it's like
at that one bag, like,
yeah,
by the weight
room,
room,
one standing
where
bag.
like, literally, it's like, I can't believe anyone hits that, because the whole gym can see you, and it would be, like, I wouldn't, like, even though I know what I'm doing, I wouldn't want to hit the bag, because A, I have other places to hit the bag, and B, it's like, I don't know, I feel like, not that it's your job to not distract people, but it would be kind of, you'd be calling a lot of attention to yourself.
If you're self-conscious too, and you go hit the bag, everybody's watching you.
Well, yeah, I don't want to be that guy that everyone's like, oh, does this guy think that he's the hot ticket?
Being us.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I know. Yeah, exactly. Or
myself.
even worse, someone who doesn't know the difference.
Let me just be very clear. Like, we don't judge. It's one of those things we just watch to see. And I went over and I invited the guy to the academy. I gave him a 2-week trial pass. I was like, hey man, you should go train with us. That's it. And real quick, just so you guys know, Charles, one of our media guys. You guys know Charles. You know he works there, right?
I knew he worked at a gym. I didn't know.
We worked at one Oxnard.
Yeah.
Got it. I think he worked at the one in Ventura for a little bit, but the one Oxnard over off of by the harbor.
Yeah, I used to go to that
Victoria.
one.
Yeah, that
The
one's
Channel
nice.
Gym.
Yeah, Channel.
It's a really nice little
Bougie.
with a nice view of the harbor.
Oh hell yeah!
Beautiful sunset view.
Freaking nice.
But yeah, no. Like you mentioned, I'm not that type of person that is gonna be like that one dude trying to kick the bag all loud and draw attention to myself.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
just
Like,
nah.
hey everyone, I'm here to show you all that I train, bro.
Hi Ryan Cohen, welcome. He said hi again. Welcome back. Good to have you in. Yeah, so I remember that. But that's one of those things. Like one time I was training at LA Fitness. It's in the bag. The guy came up to me. He's like, "Yo, you look like you know what you're doing." I'm like, "Oh, like I train a little bit." He's like, "Oh," he's like, "I'm a street fighter."
Straight up.
Did he say
Straight
that?
up, I'm a street
Straight
fighter.
up. I'm a
Wait,
street
and
fighter.
this is the guy that.
No, this is a
someone-
completely
okay.
different situation. This is just the chronicles of training and hitting a bag in a recreational gym.
Yeah.
Right? So, I had one this morning, actually here on State Street. This guy strolled in through those doors right there, and I wasn't sure if he looked like it was a construction worker, so he's a little bit dirty, but it turns out he was homeless. I didn't realize he was homeless. This guy comes in.
Oh, dude, that's the guy that came in today.
Hey, me and my buddies came in today. Oh, no, this is different. Oh, the guys who were just in. So, not you guys. It wasn't you guys. What up, guys? Good to see you.
Yeah.
Tomorrow,
9 a.m. 9 a.m. tomorrow.
9 a.m. tomorrow, we got Ryan Cohen's going to be coming in. That's who it was. Okay, Ryan, you're going to come in tomorrow, 9 a.m., man. All right, we'll see you there. You're probably going to be hungover. You can get coconut water next door at Pedialyte, okay? Yeah, get the cocoa sexy right here. All right? Hope you guys have fun over there on State Street. Thanks for stopping by. All right, definitely come by and say hi tomorrow.
Yeah, it'd be super cool if you guys dropped in.
Yeah, just come see what we're all about. I'd be stoked. And I can make a recommendation for you up in Sacramento. I have a friend that runs a place up there, an acquaintance. It's called, what's it called? Main Event Muay Thai with Coach Lino. Dog. Yeah, so I'm not talking about you right now. Okay, so I want you to know. These guys are funny, man. Typing in all caps, I love it.
Stop yelling at me.
Yeah, stop yelling. Why are you yelling, Ryan? Why are you yelling, man? Nah, you're good, man. It's good to meet you guys. So this morning, this guy comes in, he's just like, "Oh, how much is the training?" I'm like, "Well, we have a $40 trial, then we have different programs and all stuff." And he's like, "Do you have people training for the UFC?" I'm like, and I just see this guy's part of the face, right? And I might start looking at him closely, and I'm like, his head looks kind of lopsided, like, what's going on? And he turns, and his whole head's bruised up.
Oh.
Yeah, like, and I'm like, oh, this guy's homeless, and this guy's ass kicked.
Oh, poor
You know?
guy.
So, and he's probably drunk. But he's just like, oh, I'm like, no, I don't have anybody trained for UFC. He's like, well, you should. He's like, I've been watching UFC since, when there was no rules. I'm like, oh, did you train martial arts before? Drum roll, please.
Let me tell you, brother.
Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Okay, so turns into, I trained on the streets. Street fighter, bro.
Oh man.
And I just, as soon as he left, there was one who's like, did you hear it? It's the basketball shorts guy. He's here.
Dude, you should be handing them
I
out,
was gonna
man.
say, you need to be handing those things out to guys.
Anytime
like that,
someone says that they fought on the street, be like, oh, dude, I got some free merch for you.
Can you imagine you're like crossing the street, there's
In
just
his
a dude
Pu'u.
like camping out with his Pu'u like basketball shorts on?
With the basketball, it says Muay Thai around it and Street Fighter on the back. Dude, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably roll on the floor laughing literally if I saw that, like homeless person with that or something that's like saying he's a Street Fighter.
There you go.
Shit, bro, I don't know if that's
Dude,
good press or
he'd
bad
appreciate
press.
some clean shorts, dude.
Hey, like I said, he looked pretty clean. It didn't look like super dirty or anything. It just looked like he just got off like a day of work.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, construction worker, like maybe he's going somewhere. But maybe get some wild characters in here. It's different than Ventura because you get more foot traffic, as you guys see. When you come by.
Yeah, I haven't noticed any wild characters in Ventura in a very long time. I think they've done a pretty good job cleaning.
Well, they're here
the
now.
vagrants, yeah.
All the vagrants are here now. So I don't know. They got them pushed over, like the vagrants pushed over to like Hobo Jungle over there in the river bottom in Ventura, which is sad. And then after that guy got stabbed in the neck.
Oh, at Aloha
Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
This sounds kind of, I think I did. I think I saw like the Ventura PD like press release on Facebook or something about it.
So I gotta just talk about it real quick because it's something that has involved the community. And in Ventura, we had an issue where it just started getting worse, right? There's more and more homeless people around, and then you start getting a few more crazies coming in. And, you would call cops, they'd show up, and they'd just shoot them away. And then you see the guy getting arrested, 3 hours later because he was, walking on the high school campus, and he's, not leaving somebody's front yard and is verbally assaulting them. So now, shortly after that, that's when this incident at Aloha Steakhouse happened. Are you pulling it up right now?
I'm trying. Where are they? Where's Aloha?
They're by the...
Do you know right there, the promenade right there is the hotel's right there at the bottom of California Street, right back here?
Oh, that one. Okay,
there's a steakhouse.
like at the bottom of the Crown
Yeah,
Royal.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. That one.
So-
I just didn't realize what they were called.
Yeah, there's a Aloha Steakhouse.
Man, right there.
Yeah.
Was it outside of it?
He was on the outdoor patio section, and so
within the boundaries of
yes,
their patio.
Yeah, it was barricaded.
No kidding.
Yeah, so this guy apparently was sitting there bouncing his 4-year-old girl on his lap. And this homeless guy just came over and just shanked him in the neck, in front of his kid.
That's right. I heard about that. That he had the kid on his lap.
It's fucked up, man. So,
Stay strapped, homies.
Here's the thing. Here's what happened was they had 8 phone calls on this guy being erratic over on.
I heard about that
on the
too.
boardwalk. And
yes.
They released a video of this guy's yelling at people and doing this. So after that incident, someone had to die. What's up, David? Oh, David Schmidt, he's got the basketball shorts. You better come tomorrow with those basketball shorts, son. Those basketball Muay Thai shorts.
Muay Thai.
Yeah, he got the limited editions. So it took someone getting shanked in the neck in order for them to finally start patrolling more.
Right.
Right.
That's
and so here, the guy who came in here with the hatchet came through those doors with a freaking hatchet.
Yeah.
Right. I called the cops on him twice already earlier in the week, and the cops never came. So it was we're getting to that point here in Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
And I made that point to the council members, not the city council, the district board of supervisors. I sent them a letter hey, I have business in Ventura, saw the same thing happen, and someone died. Are we gonna wait for that to happen here before you guys start patrolling, or can you start now? And then I've been seeing them. I'll give the city of Santa Barbara, thank you, Santa Barbara PD. They've been doing more bike patrols, going through the alleys and stuff like that too. So it's good to see them take some action on it, and I'm glad to hear that they're taking that as a lesson from a terrible, terrible incident where someone lost their life unnecessarily. And it was just somebody who was mentally ill. The guy they pled to insanity for the guy, and he got it because he's definitely not well.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's kind of the talk about the transients over here compared to Ventura.
Didn't you say that another martial artist from chasing all the sword?
Yeah, right next door. We're at Valhalla MMA.
They're probably waiting for that day.
Finally.
That's what Mike said. He's like, man, this is really awesome to get to bring this thing out, but it's terrible that I'm gonna have to do it in front of kids.
Yeah.
So he thought he was gonna have to kill this guy in front of kids, and so he's just
like a Zorro across his chest.
Oh man, he had to go there. But super cool. You know, they're cool people down there too. Literally right next door.
Good question. Not a dumb question, a good one. Do you guys just work striking and kicks or include sparring?
Oh man, so for our Muay Thai programs, and if you're looking for sparring, we have sparring programs. But Muay Thai is punches, kicks, knees, elbows. So you were asking about like MMA, I think. If you know UFC, all the stand-up striking you see in the UFC over here, Ryan, Mr. Cohen, that is Muay Thai striking. So punches, kicks, knees, elbows, and stand-up grappling. Okay.
Yeah.
That gives you
So if you ever watch boxing, whenever they hug each other and they basically stop working, that's called a clinch, and then they separate them. In Muay Thai, if the fighters clinch, the referees do not separate them as long as they keep fighting. So you can work for a position, you can elbow, you can knee, you could toss each other to the ground in certain ways. You can't do judo throws. But just because you're clinched up doesn't mean the ref is going to give you a break and a separation. So that's besides elbows and knees, that's a lot of what separates us from just regular kickboxing or karate and stuff like that.
So hopefully that answers your question, but that's not a dumb question. I'm glad the wheels are turning.
And we do spar, so we'll gear up. We'll put on shin guards and 16-ounce gloves, and we'll practice on each other, light, trying to hit and not get hit.
Yeah. So, kind of going back onto the Ventura and Santa Barbara locations and stuff like that. This location's pretty badass, huh?
Yeah, I mean the foot traffic here is wild.
Yeah,
Dude, it's awesome.
It's so many tourists though. That's why I'm like, whoa, I have to give a shout out to my mom. She's like, you should do a podcast over here at the front. Or somebody else did. I can't remember. I already gave them credit here on the podcast before, but it's really it's a good idea. Just to get all these people out here.
He's been doing MMA and wrestling his entire life, so he was curious. So I'm thinking of driving up there tomorrow at 7.
Oh, tomorrow.
To participate.
Who's this?
This is Ryan.
Ryan. Oh,
or maybe this is someone else.
No, it's Ryan Cohen.
Okay.
So tomorrow, drive there tomorrow at 7. Well, yeah, if you want to come up, the thing is, you're not going to be training tomorrow. Tomorrow's it's for people who have experience in Muay Thai and kickboxing, specifically that have all their equipment and stuff like that too. And you have to have your coach's permission. So if you have a coach, have them reach out to us and we can talk from there.
Yeah.
But you're more welcome to come stop by and come say hi.
I just see red, bro.
I just see red, bro. There it is. There it is. I gotta love you, man.
That's what we're talking about.
I just see red, bro.
Sean Yakubian just joined.
Yeah, Mr. Yakubian, Sweaty Cops.
Shout out to Sean.
I know. I'm just going to watch. All stoked, man. Yeah, you gotta come in, come hang out, man. We got plenty of seating and stuff like that. Go to CVS next door, get some soda or something like that. Hang out, get some food.
Yell, finish him a few times.
Yeah, finish him. All right. But definitely, I just see red. Embodies it.
Bro, it's just my mentality, dude.
It's just my mentality. You guys don't even know, bro. You guys don't even know. How many street fights do you have? Huh?
Oh man.
Bro, I can't even count that.
Dude, I mean, I'm 1776-1. My one lost to myself, bro. So for those that don't know, there's this inside joke in the martial arts community. I'll explain it again. Because people think like, oh, are you making fun of me for wearing basketball shorts? I'm like, no. There's a stereotype, and you are not that stereotype. Part of it with the basketball shorts, yes. But the other part of it, which is the ego, uncoachable, doesn't practice basics, and thinks you're full of shit. So, have you had that look yet from anybody that's come in that like looks at you like, how do you know this works? Like they look at you like you're like...
In the academy?
Yeah.
Nah.
We don't get it.
Everyone at the academy has been super respectful the whole time, and they're all pretty trusting.
Let's spar, bro. You want to spar, bro? Is that Eamon's 101? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Eamon's 101. Yeah, welcome, man. Yeah, he's one of our loyal followers that came over from TikTok. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Double tap those hearts over in the bottom right-hand corner if you street fight, bro.
So do you guys get a lot of people like that here in Santa Barbara?
Probably more.
We get more because
there's more foot traffic.
It's a newer place too. Remember where
the karate guy that was doing he took his, so he was
really. I don't know about this.
You gotta tell this story. So we were hitting pads after a Saturday class, right?
Yeah. So Crew Jonathan was holding pads for me, and there was a couple of people that just walked in, and this guy walks in, and he's kind of sitting there, and he's looking at us, just kind of like wondering what we're doing.
Make sure you have the mic picks.
And so I'm kind of like watching him out of the corner of my eye, and he's like, he goes up against the wall right here, and he like takes his shirt off, full on, just takes his shirt off, and just starts like doing these like karate style punches to the wall, and is doing this, and is like, and I'm like, okay. And like, it's kind of like one of those, okay, just don't pay attention to him. He's going to leave right now. Like, he's just watching us.
Scoot in, homie.
And,
there you go.
yeah, so the round timer goes off, and I'm, like, sitting there just kind of collecting myself, and Crew Jonathan goes over and walks up to him, and he's kind of like, he's kind of like doing this to him, like, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm going to have to go hit this guy. And he said, and I can tell Jonathan's just trying to, like, talk to the guy, like, and he says something.
See, that's
like,
the difference between you and me. You're like, oh man, I have to go hit this guy, and I'm like, I get to go hit this guy.
And he's like, Jonathan's like, wow. I can tell he's trying to just, like, talk to the guy.
I'm trying to de-escalate.
And he's like, oh, yeah, so, like, and he said something about, like, oh, I want to train karate. And he goes, no, man, this is a Muay Thai gym. We do Thai boxing here.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I want to spar. He says something along those lines, and he's, like, doing this to him, and I'm like...
No, he wasn't just doing this. He was, like, full on, like, doing this to me while sitting down.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that.
I'm just sitting here.
He was doing the ancient, wipe the mustard off your lapel move.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And
he's doing this to me. He has no shirt on. He took his shirt off by this point.
And he was not, like, by any means physically in shape.
No,
why would he be doing
He definitely was just seeing red, bro.
Yeah, he saw red after eating, like, 3 burritos.
What does he say? I'm 72.
72-1 on the streets, bro. My only loss is against myself.
Dude, I'm 76-1. My only loss is in myself, bro. Come at me, bro. You want to spar, bro?
Yeah. No Fat November, only loss.
Yeah, dude. No Fat November.
That's my only loss.
Oh, God. Connor, you would have dropped that bombshell on us, man. So continue, man.
But yeah, no, so yeah, he sits there for a while. I walk over, I think you just like kind of diffused the whole situation, talked about, hey, we go to Thailand, this is what we do, and he was just kind of like, okay, and then I remember you telling him like, please don't ever walk into a gym and do that ever again. And he's just like, okay, and then he puts his shirt back on, puts his hat, and he just like kind of strolls off.
He apologized, he said that
he was like, oh snap, you guys actually fight here. And then left.
Yeah, he went to a boxing gym, I guess, and he went there, and I guess the trainer's like, hey, yeah, you're ready to spar, you should go and go spar, and his guy's ass kicked. And he got just treated like crap.
That's a boxing gym for you.
He thought he had to be like that.
That's an old school SoCal boxing gym.
Yeah. Dale Sanders, what's up, my man? Hey, Mr. Dale Sanders, we were talking about this today, sir. We were talking about avocados down there in Michoacan. And I know you work in the avocado industry, man. Hope you guys are doing good. You gotta tell me, is it Mission Avocados that was caught up in all that shit? Or do you have an NDA and you can't say anything? If you do, it's fine. You can just put an emoji in there. We got it, man. Don't worry. Yeah, so that guy left. I know we had another one. My favorite one personally.
The old dad?
The fucking someone's grandpa came in, dude. So this guy's standing at the door, and have you guys heard this story yet?
No.
Okay, so
this is the guy that wanted to wrestle with. Okay.
Oh, the coach.
No, yeah. So this guy comes in. He's sitting at the door.
Shirt?
And he's just sitting there and he's watching. And I go over and I go talk to him. What's that? Avocados are good in burgers.
It's like saying no comment.
I got you, Dale. I got you, bro.
No, that wasn't Dale. That's someone else.
Oh, who's that?
I don't know.
Armand? Welcome, Armand. Yeah, avocados are good in burgers, man. So what ended up happening was this guy's sitting there, and Ryan's teaching the class. I'm just helping because it's a ginormous class. And I go over and talk to the guy, and he's just like one of these. Like, just, like he has his hand, like, I know, bro. I know. And I was like, okay. I'm like, well, you can just stay there. Like, you can watch from there. That's cool. And I went back over there. I'm like, pretty sure that guy's drunk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy's slizzard right now. And he's like, and Ryan's like, oh, really? Like, yeah, State Street tourist. So I'm talking with Ryan. He calls the class in, and the next thing you know, this guy's over on the mats with his shoes on. I'm like, hey, man, you can't be in here with your shoes on. Like, you gotta move back past the barrier here. He goes past the barrier and he sits down. He's, oh, sorry, I didn't know. It's okay, just please don't come past here. So he sits down in the chair about right here, and we had the desk set up a little bit different at the time. And I go help out the class, and I'm just shaking my head like, man, this guy's like pushing his luck right now. And I look over, and he's passed out. He's like this. He's just full on passed out drunk, bro. So I'm just like, oh man, well, I'll let him chill for a bit. If he doesn't wake up by the time class is over, I'll just call cops. Like, you can't be that drunk.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if it's your vacation. Like, we're here trying to learn, right? And have a safe environment. So I start videoing him. He wakes up and he's like, and
didn't know where
he was at. Kind of confused, like, oh, what's going on? So I have video all this. Go check. It's on our TikTok. I posted on our TikTok. I'm like, this fucking guy. He's wearing a purple shirt. If you scroll back on TikTok, and he gets up and he's just watching again. He just stands up and he's just watching. And I go back over there, and then I hear him like saying something, and he's trying to
coach. So in my short, brief interactions with him, it started with first, oh, I used to coach.
Right.
Yeah, I used to coach wrestling. To, oh, I was a wrestling champion. And it's like, oh man, it just kept getting the story. It's like the story just got bigger, right? So he was just like, man, this is so cool, this is so badass. Like he was genuinely pumped, but he's just drunk.
Yeah.
So then he comes out, like we're sitting here, he's sitting down, being respectful. Ryan calls the class, and I'm in the back, and I'm just like, dude, I've had it with this guy by this point.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, Ryan, if he does anything, like you deal with him, because I don't want to be around that guy. Like it's just you deal with him. So Ryan calls the class in, and I go there, and I hear Ryan say, "Really?" And the guy's sitting there, like squared up, like he's gonna shoot for like a double leg.
On Ryan?
And Ryan's like, "No, man, you gotta leave." Yeah, on Ryan. Dude, Ryan would freaking slam that guy on his head.
I would have kneed that dude in his face and then wrecked him on the ground too.
Yeah. So I just started videoing right away. I'm like, in case some shit pops off right now and this guy attacks Ryan,
yeah.
I'm gonna have it on video. And I'm just like, dude, you gotta leave. And he does one of these like get out of here. I'm like, all right, I'm calling the cops. And he's like the lights, like as soon as I said cops, it's like the drunk person's like, and he walked off the mat and couldn't find his shoes. I'm like, dude, you gotta leave. Like you can't be here. Just and that mail was posted like, who let the grandpa on State Street?
Yeah.
Who let the grandpa on State Street? Welcome, June. That's June from Rain Time Massage, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rain Time Massage.
Pretty sure. Yeah, June Tunes. I'm pretty sure that's who that is. They say, yeah, Junie Tunes. I'm pretty sure that's who that is.
Yeah, if you guys in Ventura have a chance, great Thai massages, especially if you train Muay Thai.
Oh, massage is integral. Remember how many times it's like twice a week in Thailand?
Yeah.
But it's because it's like $5 for a massage.
Yeah.
No, it's like here you're paying $1 a minute. Mm-hmm. So it's hard to maintain, but I don't think people realize how integral that is. No bueno. Yeah, definitely no bueno. Fire human. Oh, Elizabeth, what's up?
Elizabeth, yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to our front desk team over in Ventura, Elizabeth and Ari. You help out so much. Kind of going into that was a wild story. And we kind of have like a history of wild stories.
Like the guy on rollerblades.
Yeah, dude.
It's like my
Dude on rollerblades?
Still
my first week at the gym.
Dude, all the fun stuff happens when I'm not around, man.
Dude, till this day, people still come up to me at like tournaments like, hey, dude, one cannonball through your gym. Like,
When can I roll through?
fuck you, like, really? And they say it and just laugh. Hey, any boneheads roll through on their rollerblades yet? So, you haven't seen that video? Have you seen the video?
No, I have not.
Bro, I'm gonna pull that shit up, Jamie. Okay, so let me see right here. I know you guys won't be able to see it on the stream. You guys can see it later though. I'll pull it up.
You can watch us react to it like
Yeah.
YouTubers.
Oh my God, what's it called? Nest. So I have a Nest app. That's what it is.
You can probably just Google Muay Thai gym on rollerblades and it's probably gone viral.
Here it is right here. No, it actually hasn't gone viral.
I saw it like 2 weeks later on Reddit and I was like...
That was me that posted it.
Was it you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it was on, I posted on Hold My Beer, or Hold My Beer, that's what it was. Which is like the perfect subreddit for it, right? It's like, hey, so I'm pretty sure I have it saved in here. Oh, verification code, but okay. Dude on rollerblades in Muay Thai gym. Okay. No, I gotta go.
No, they're just pulling Muay Thai gym and searching you those results.
Dude on rollerblades, Muay Thai. Lucilla.
Well, we gotta see Lucilla on rollerblades.
Is Lucilla on?
No, they're
the
just...
eel on roller skates.
Oh,
making it, no, they're just saying.
They're just saying he's putting guys on skates.
Okay, so user Ethan James 140.
JJP.
That's a post that I made. So let me see this right here. Boom. Okay, go back to my post. Downvoted, hidden, saves. No, I just want to see my own post, not my overview. Submitted. There it is, right there. All right. So there it is. HMB while I skate into this martial arts gym. That's what it is. Okay. Dude, this is epic. I can't believe this happened. All right. So you see this guy in the green shirt right here?
Yeah.
Here, let me see this camera right here. Okay? Hand this over to me. So you guys can watch over here on Instagram. All right.
Dude, I can't wait for this.
All right. So
So bottom left corner of
Bottom
your
left
screen.
corner, this guy right here. Coach Todd's teaching class. That's Jeff over there in the gray sweater, by the way. This guy's fucking Wilson. They're lucky it's the beginner's class to say that.
Yeah, I know. Shout out to Jeff for the restraint by the door too.
Yeah, he's like,
Are you out of your mind?
yeah, that was a perfect response.
Did I see there's puddles in the back?
Yeah, dude, that's Jake and that's Jake right there. So, good times, man. We had another one with the lady.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, dude, we had another one. This other lady says we're out of our mind.
The lady that yelled at everybody.
Yeah, she didn't just yell at everybody. She yelled at fucking Krunakwi.
Really?
Who yells at Krunakwi? Like the nicest guy ever. So let's see if we can get this back up. So who yells at Krunakwi, man?
Karen's.
This lady, it's just crazy. I saw her. She like walked lividly out of like this place. Like we're not even shut down yet, and this person's walking past us like a tetsu, and I see her like,
Oh, is this because of COVID or something?
yeah, like right before it shut down. She walks out like this,
Dude,
like
some people suck, man.
Oh yeah, well, this lady. So I didn't realize she walked into our academy because I was busy talking to Yukari. I'm like, yo, what are you gonna do with this shutdown stuff they're talking about? We're both trying to figure it out, like what we're gonna do as like business owners. And because I was anxious, like, man, what's gonna happen? And it was just a tough time. And this lady comes back, she's like, can you believe it? They're not even 12 feet away from each other. And then Yukari, the gangster she is, fuck you, get out of here.
That's awesome. Dude,
Shout out to Yukari over at Gotetsu. If you guys happen to want some legit Japanese yakitori, she does ramen rally too once a month. They're right next to the Ventura Academy.
Seafood ramen is bomb.
Oh, she has seafood ramen now?
Seafood ramen. Gotta get some.
That's bomb, dude. So, and so I'm like, okay, like whatever, crazy person. I talk to Yukari. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna walk around the academy a little bit. And I go through the back door. My mom was working there. She's like, hey, I know your staff doesn't feel safe to work, so I'll come help you out. So she had worked at the front desk before with me. So I was like, okay. And then, so I go up on the door and she's like, get out of here. I'm like, Mom, it's me. Like, what happened? She's like, some lady just came in here and yelled at everybody. I'm like, oh no.
Wow.
So I go in there, I'm like, everybody good? And they're like, yeah. So I look back at the cameras and Krunakwi's there. He handled it perfectly. This lady walked in and she decided to go over and yell at everybody when she's deathly afraid of COVID. She walks into a place where, in her words, everybody's just sweating in front of each other.
Yeah.
And so Phil looks at her. And then he keeps hitting the bag. He's like, okay. And now because everybody just keep going. That's why you have to practice the teep to keep these people away. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. He worked at Muay Thai Academy in North Hollywood, and it's in a ghetto area.
Yeah.
So he's used to dealing with crazies.
That's so funny.
So it was just perfectly handled, but it's one of those things I'm like, fuck, dude, we're going to have to deal with this when we reopen, dude, these people.
She was at that salon, wasn't she? Too, that was like
I think she was subleasing from them. That salon, they reopened down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the irony of like being in a salon, doing nails and hair, touching people, and like people are probably like 3 or 4 feet away, maybe hitting bags, like, and you're gonna walk in another business and just start shouting at people. It's like, come on, man.
And she's like, go home and hit your own fucking bag at home. We're like, oh man, really?
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna come in here and verbally assault everybody and that's just minding their own business, and if you're so afraid of it. And the thing is, you could tell by the video, she didn't know what to say. She just knew she should be angry.
Yeah.
She's like, and I'm like, you could tell she didn't know what to say. She was like, I should be angry, but I don't know why.
She's just happy to have a cause, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
She had some righteous indignation that she needed to express.
Just to get mad at the Muay Thai Academy right there. That's helping the community.
She needed a bad guy, and we provided one.
How dare we? How dare we? So, yeah, that was wild. That was wild times, COVID times. Covering up the fucking windows. That shit was crazy. They were saying we're open when we're open too. I'm like, really? I'm like, fuck it, be open.
We're not open, we're cleaning.
No, even before the cleaning began, So, shout out to all the Muay Thai academies, martial arts schools, jiu-jitsu schools especially that made it through all that bullshit. Locally, Ventura County, a lot of us reach out to each other. Spiritu Jiu-Jitsu, Marumbi, Paragon, Knuckleheads Boxing, everybody that just made it through that whole thing. And kind of like I felt like we all kind of had each other's backs in regards to like how we were gonna operate and just support our community the best we could, and we did. So really awesome to see that kind of side of things pulled together, and then just really disappointed to see the people that decided to file anonymous reports against us and stuff too. Even there's literally me and my ex inside the gym with my brother, making fucking Zoom classes.
Yeah.
Like really? Whatever, man. So that was wild.
Those were tough times.
Yeah.
Those were tough times.
$1,500 fine for being in your own business, bro.
Even the short time it was shut down, I was like, I remember just sitting on my couch thinking like, I need to go hit something right now.
Remember we just went over to the baseball field in 10 minutes?
Yeah. It's just like, that's all we can do right now. And even then, you had people there like Ventura High School watching you through the chain link fence, like, what are you doing?
Like, oh, you should. How dare you be happy working out?
Yeah.
Super spreaders. But
Blasting particles.
dude, totally blasting each other with particles. That meme that we shared, it's happening now. It's good. We're totally blasting each other with particles now. Talking about getting blasted with particles. And we'll talk about this real quick. I must have refed like 40 fights at the US Muay Thai Open in 2021, May 2021. And then I refed over, I officiated close to 100 fights at the TBAs in Des Moines, Iowa, where there's no COVID testing, no blood testing. I got spattered with blood, I had people's snot, all this stuff come on me. Guess what? Didn't get COVID. Over 100 people from all over the country. You'd think you would get it. I'm pretty sure I did get exposed to the OG COVID strain when I broke out the shingles and everything.
Oh, yeah.
So that was kind of weird. My doctor was like, yeah, we're pretty sure that was COVID.
Well, I remember I got really, really sick after you guys went to the USMTO in December, like that year of 2019, and I was like sick as a dog. And I remember like 3 months later having coworkers ask me like, "Do you think you had COVID?" I was like, "I get one like bad flu a year," and I thought that was just it. Like no body aches, none of those weird symptoms that came with it. I was just like, "Oh, I'm sick," and then I was good.
You know, there's a video I posted on Facebook, all places. The Muay Thai gram. Matt Lucas did a video of me. I was we had a Muay Thai business summit up in Elk Grove with Patrick Rivera. And he's like, hey, I'm gonna do these videos. And I purposely didn't participate in training because I wasn't feeling well. I kept getting these shooting nerve pains.
Right.
So Matt did a video of me, and that night, I'm like, dude, what is that? I saw like when I was showering, I'm like, oh, dude, I have fucking shingles. And Ryan's like, can you get that if you're next to you? I'm like, no, not unless like you're rubbing on it. I'm like, so we should probably stop spooning. Carol might get bad. I'm totally kidding. Carol, don't beat me up. But the video I just posted, and you can hear it in my voice. I'm like, yeah, dude, I had fucking COVID. Yeah. And I was sick for like 6 weeks. I was fucked up.
Yeah, you were out for a while.
Yeah, I got like super skinny. I felt like hopeless. I felt like the biggest like little like wimp ever. So you watching yourself on TV there, Connor?
I'm watching Coach Ralph.
Coach Ralph smashing it.
Look like a stone cold fox up there.
Silver fox, bro.
I'm just doing it for the pedestrians.
Yeah, for the pedestrians to walk by and see. They're not even interesting, man. There's like, there's totally normal for there to be a bright ass light over here on State Street. Beef Boy 415. That is a cool name right there. I think you were in on our Instagram live the other day. Welcome, man. Welcome back. The party animal.
Sounds like a party animal, man.
Do you know that?
It's a good stage name.
It's a good stage. What kind of stage are you talking about, Connor? All right. So tomorrow we have open sparring here at Pu'u Muay Thai Santa Barbara, going from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Hard stop. I know there might be some people from Yakubian, from Mid Martial Arts. So for some academies from the Valley, we got 805 kickboxing from Santa Maria, the Ventura and Santa Barbara students and stuff. I think we're gonna have a pretty packed house tomorrow.
It should be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast, man. I'm gonna be raffling off a Eat Sleep T-shirt also. So just to help fundraise some money for the Fighters Fund and stuff like that too. So if you guys are coming tomorrow, bring some cash. Okay, we're gonna be doing a couple raffles.
Is there going to be a good turnout from the Santa Barbara students?
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a good amount of people there.
Yeah, because the more I look at them on Instagram, the more it's like I see more and more new students getting into sparring.
Yes. So
awesome.
we're definitely Ryan's definitely been doing his best to get these people out.
It'll be cool to play around with everyone who's.
Oh, so
Who's
I
gotten
heard,
into
I heard
it.
a knocking something. Who?
No, that's me.
Yeah. Okay. I got all excited, man.
Sorry, no street fighters at the door. Just me tapping on the table.
It's too early for the street fighters.
Too early. It's gonna be like
they're getting warmed up right now, man.
Yeah. It's this young kid. Yeah, you can get that car. It's yours. Ralph left his wheels out front.
My Hot Wheels.
Skirt. If you guys have any questions over here on Instagram, on Facebook about Muay Thai, anything Muay Thai related, if you are on the Discord server, you have any questions about Muay Thai, let us know. It's a good time to get it in our ears. So tomorrow we have the open sparring. Hopefully we're going to do more events like that too.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, cool. I think it would be good. And I know we had the Sunday in Ventura for a long time. But I definitely would like to get like a big, because here we can get more people, right?
Yeah.
So we'll do the stuff in Ventura, continue that, but then we'll have these big events here too, and hopefully blossom into some fights, some fight promotion stuff.
Yeah.
Hey-o.
As we keep bringing the community together, I want to get some people from like LA and Northern California fighting, get people from Ventura County and like Santa Barbara County. All right. So there's no reason why we can't all train with each other, help build each other up a little bit. So I think it'd be really awesome for the Muay Thai community. All right. So Ralph, you've been teaching what, 2 years now? 3 years?
When did I start teaching?
Because it was
August of 2019.
19?
So like
Yeah.
almost 3 years.
Damn, son.
Something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember starting with fundamentals, which was actually really cool. Just because that made me slow down a lot and just like watch what I was doing to make sure that I can teach them correctly, not being like, oh, look, this guy with this crappy kick over here trying to tell me what to do. I just always just like, it's like looming over my head. But that was kind of where I started. It was fun. I mean, met a lot of people. Definitely, tested myself a bit. It's kind of one of those get out of your comfort zone type of things, but I'm really kind of glad I jumped into it.
Yeah, I'm stoked to have you on the team, bro. Yeah, as like one of those instructors, those first faces people see too when they come in the door, it's important. Gotta have the baby face.
Yeah. Ralph taught my first 2 Pu'u Muay Thai classes.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Damn.
I remember that, and it was you and
Ramil.
Ramil was
one of them.
And the other one was Jonathan Hernandez, who was actually the aide of my physical therapist after I had knee surgery.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
With the long hair?
No, he was one of the lankier guys,
okay.
Short hair. But he was one of the times that you guys both had to come in with a mask, and I was like, dude, you don't have to worry about that anymore. We're like, sweet, take it off for free.
We had 3 Jonathan Hernandez come in on a trial at the same time. We got very confused.
Yeah.
Well, there was a Jonathan Hernandez, Jonathan Hernandez, and Jonathan Hernandez.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude. But, I'm like, we gotta put like some hyphenated names in here so we.
Well, it's like at one point the gym was nothing but like Mario's and Josh's. It's all you saw, Mario and Josh. Like 4 heads would turn around.
And there's like 5 Jonathans too.
Yeah, well,
it was me and Jonathan Perez. There's another Jonathan too, and then I think there's 2 other Jonathans. So I giving them numbers. You're Jonathan 1, you're Jonathan 2, Jonathan 3. I'm Crew Jonathan. Okay, all right. We'll keep that order for now. Same thing with Josh.
Yeah.
Is there more than one Josh now than Coach Josh?
No.
Maybe.
That
I can think of.
No, they're all gone now.
I have to look. Yeah, Josh isn't a common name anymore. What's funny? There's a guy that we follow. Shout out to Karate on TikTok. That's his name on TikTok. He's from Canada. His name's Josh. And all his stuff that he says, spitting image of my brother. He's like, yeah. I'm like, let me guess, just joshing you, and he was already typing it. I'm like, oh. you guys are the same. It's stupid shit he would say. Just joshing you. It's like, okay. But we have a really cool community on there. I know we were talking about TikTok. A lot of this stuff's been like a saving grace during shutdowns, just having like extra people reach out like, hey, keep going, hey, keep doing this. Like, of course we had the support of the team. We're all there kind of like sitting there twiddling our thumbs like, are we gonna fucking make this or what's gonna happen? And shout out to our landlords in Ventura. They worked with us and were able to pay them during the shutdowns and everything like that too. In turn we're gonna be there for a few more years. So I think it's really awesome for them and it's funny, when we ended up in that space, the landlords didn't like us at first. They thought we were related to the previous tenants. So they didn't like them. So they didn't like me for the longest time. They treated me like a total piece of shit. Like, this guy's a piece of garbage. But then over time they realized like, oh, this guy is completely different.
Yeah.
Got it. They no way related. I think I even like wrote a letter. Like, just so you know, no way related to that person. I met them at that space and got in subleasing from them.
And they were nice people to meet. It wasn't him. It was like they had like some weird partnership thing that went south. Is it No Brow Foods? No Bro Foods?
No brow food.
No Brow Food. Shout out to you. Thanks for stopping by. I guess, do you guys have anything you want to add in before we close things out here?
No, just kind of to reiterate what you said, like, shout out to everybody who just kind of stuck around with us, came back to train, you know.
Made it through all the shutdown bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
You know, that was a tough time. And it was really good because it allowed us to see, like, hey, who's going to be here probably for years to come. Yeah, thank you.
I think it created a lot of, like, just that extra, like...
Strong community.
Strong community. Everybody became a lot more close-knit. You know, the people that were still coming around to spar.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just kind of, you know, word of mouth spreads, obviously. We're back to huge fundamental classes now. We've got crew ed now. It's like, it's awesome. So,
Sweet. Dude.
Oops.
Is that your wallet or your phone?
Oh, never mind. Yeah, my phone.
Anything you want to say, Coach?
No. It was fun doing the podcast again.
Yeah, we'll have to do this again for sure. It's fun to be able to do this on like utilize this location, man. It's good to be able to get people in here and it gets eyes on Muay Thai. People are like, what is this Muay Thai stuff?
Muay Thai.
Like we had the guys that are coming in here. They're gonna allegedly come check out sparring tomorrow. So
I hope they do.
I hope they do. That'd be pretty cool. I want to meet them when they're sober.
You got those, I saw those cloth shin guards you have by the stairwell. Are those to rent out?
Is there actual cloth shin guards?
Yeah, there were.
I saw some sitting on some blocks and IKF shin guards.
Oh, dude, those are mine. Yeah, dude.
They look like
Those are the ones I was using for the
kid-sized
videos.
shin guards.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
Dude, I will bring extra like leather shin guards to loan out if you know.
I've had a set of old Fairtex ones.
I've got a set of basically new Venoms that I just never really used that much.
Have to try it.
We might have to. Well, thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and close out the podcast here, guys. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to check out the online store. If you guys like On It, do you take Alpha Brain?
I do, and some of their other vitamins as well.
Do you take Alpha Brain?
I don't.
From On It? What, you take other vitamins from On It?
Yeah, they have a multivitamin that's pretty good too.
What's it called?
Shit.
Come up to the coast and train with us, Elite Muay Thai Academy.
Elite Muay Thai Academy. Come down tomorrow. We have open training tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 10:30. Open sparring. Come bring your guys. It'd be good to hang out with you, crew, Albert.
And anybody that's coming up, the 101 is under construction, so give yourself ample time.
Yes. Leave early tomorrow. All right. I would say leave no later than 8.
If you're going northbound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave no later than 8 a.m. if you're gonna be here by 9. Just to be safe. There's coffee. There's Old Town Coffee. Right up, there's the empanada place won't be open yet, but they have donuts, all that good stuff over there too, and good coffee too. So, what's the multivitamin from On It called?
I don't remember. I haven't bought it in a while.
Well,
but it's pretty good.
If anybody wants to go out there and go try it, go check out the affiliate link. It helps support the academy. So if you're thinking about trying it or you take On It products, if you go buy it through our affiliate link, we get a kickback for it. Just be full transparency. It's not a lot. It's like $10 or something like that of every purchase. But every little bit goes a long way. It goes into supporting the academy, supporting everything we do, podcasts, merchandise, hopefully future fight promotions and stuff too that are going to be coming down the works. And also just like helping support the coaches, support the fighters, and as we continue promoting everybody. All right, have a great night, everybody. All right, that's it today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys are listening on iTunes, please go leave a review. It means the world to me if you enjoy the content, if you like hearing about all the stuff that has to do with Muay Thai and what we're doing.